It's not like I go to bed at 7. I'm not eating the blue plate special. At the
you are. I absolutely know that you go for the fish sandwich or the Senga. There's no question in my mind.
CheezWits.
Yeah?
Yep.
Fantastic. How are you?
It's been a day.
Has it?
Fuck.
You start before Chris gets here to tell about the day? Do we want to wait? We don't really know when he's coming in.
We don't really know when he's coming in. I can tell you, it's it's just a series of little bullshit that sort of adds up to where I just want to go the fuck back to bed and call it a day. Because first of all, I slept quite a bit later than usual, which when you're unemployed is not really that big a deal, except that I had a whole bunch of shit to do today, and I'm now behind on everything. So
wait, before you, what is sleeping late for you?
It was like 9:15.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like noon for me.
I can't tell you the last time I slept past 9 o'clock.
I do not sleep past 5.
Well, I don't do that. That's crazy.
You're also 140 there, Wally.
Right.
So
but it's not like I go to bed at 7. I'm not eating the blue plate special. At the
you are. I absolutely know that you go for the fish sandwich or the Senga. There's no question in my mind.
The Sanka.
Sanka.
So anyway,
God.
I roll on in the kitchen. I make a cup of coffee. I sit down at the computer. I try to get started on the shit that I need to do. I get a phone call I wasn't expecting. 45 minutes later, I'm now farther behind, but okay, fine. So I go back into the kitchen to get another cup of coffee and make some breakfast. And my coffee maker will do, I can do 1 cup at a time, or I can do a whole pot of coffee. I can choose. So I usually just, and it's a, why are you laughing? Why is it funny?
I'm hearing what I'm hearing. I'm anticipating you saying you put the cup underneath and you hit pot.
No. Oh no, it's worse.
Oh Christ.
Yeah. So I usually, it's a grind and brew coffee maker. So it's got the coffee beans that it keeps on the top, and it takes however many coffee beans it needs. It makes the cup of coffee, right?
You are fancy.
So I walk in the kitchen. I set the coffee cup down in front of the coffee maker, and I see a puddle of water on the counter next to the coffee maker, and I think, oh, that's weird. I must have, when I was pouring the water in with the Brita pitcher, maybe it leaked or something, whatever. So I wipe up the coffee. It's not that, or I wipe up the water. It's not that much. And I set the coffee cup in the coffee maker, and I'm about to make another cup of coffee, but first let me get my breakfast started. So I walk to the other side of the kitchen, on the opposite side of the sink from the coffee maker, and the entire counter has standing water on it, as does the floor in front of the counter.
Okay.
And I'm looking up, trying to where is this water coming from? There's no water in front of the sink. There's nothing leaking actively in the sink. I open the cabinets. There's nothing wet under the sink. There is standing water on top of the counter and the floor in front of the counter. The fuck? So everything's on hold. I go get a mop to mop up everything and the paper towels to get everything dried up. Okay, fine. Then I'm like, you know what? I need another cup of coffee before I do this. So I go to start another cup of coffee, and I realize there's no water left in the coffee maker. So I thought there had been a couple of cups in there, but I poured enough to make this cup of coffee. And I turn around to start toasting a bagel, and I hear the coffee maker making a noise it's never made before. And I'm like, that's weird.
So, Jessica, help me. Jessica, help me.
Basically. And I look back across the kitchen to the coffee maker, and I see that there is water all over the counter actively coming out of the bottom of the coffee maker.
We're in an Abbott Costello right now.
I almost cried. One, because I still needed a second cup of coffee that I now can't have because it didn't, it tried to make the coffee. It gave me about this much coffee in the cup because all of the rest of the water was all over the counter. Then I'm like, how the fuck am I going to make coffee tomorrow? I now have to buy another coffee maker.
Jess was looking for Sanka at that point.
I spent,
did you
sure
put up a
was.
GoFundMe or what?
Yeah. I spent the entire morning trying to find a coffee maker. I can't get the same one that I had because the one that I had, I got it refurbished for like $150 7 years ago. But it was a $400 coffee maker.
Hold on, you got it 7 years ago?
Yeah.
Jess, it was its time to die.
It was its time to die. I would buy the same brand again, given the performance that a refurbished coffee maker gave me for 7 years. But I wasn't going to spend $400 on it then when I had income.
It's not a Mr. Coffee.
For sure fucking not.
No, it's a Ms.
Like a long jeans or something.
Ms. Wah Cafe.
So what I ended up doing was just ordering a $45 regular old fucking coffee maker from Amazon that they will deliver today. I don't have any ground coffee because I've been using coffee beans for more than 7 years because the coffee makers that I've had before that were the same. But I have a coffee grinder. So I'm going to suffer through common people coffee. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, poor Jess.
And also, I got Dunkin'.
Well, Dunkin' is I had a the not Dunkin' this morning, the Starbucks. I gotta tell you, Starbucks coffee sucks.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's for me, it sucks. It's bitter and it's got a burnt. They're about 5 degrees too hot. So there's like a burnt sort of taste to it. Coffee, there's a certain degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like three. It's like 204 degrees or something just before boiling. So it's like 204. I think they go to 211, and the coffee just doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
So all of that to say that I was already behind on shit, and because I slept too late, and then I spent the whole morning trying to find this fucking coffee maker. I was like, I will go to Walmart, and we know how I feel about that. But if Walmart has a coffee maker that does what I needed to do, I will go. And then I finally just decided I can't buy a fancy schmancy $100 coffee maker when I have no income. So
right,
I didn't. But
so now you have a Mr. Coffee.
It's a Krups. The
Right.
Mr. Coffee was actually more expensive than the Krups.
I don't think a Krups is a terrible coffee maker.
It's not, but it's not going to grind the coffee beans for me. And it's not going to
See what happens when you start making decent money, Chris?
I'm so sad.
Now you get the coffee maker. So here's the other thing you're going to have to do the next time you go
first
grocery.
world problems here.
I know.
What you're going to have to do when you go grocery, you're going to have to get some packets of instant coffee just in case something happens where you don't have a coffee maker on hand for that second cup. You have to. We have a jar of instant coffee just in case the Keurig goes down.
Do they even still make instant coffee?
Oh yeah, they
they
absolutely they do. They make it for free people that want a freebase or spread it on their ice cream.
Starbucks has a.
No, I'm
Starbucks
serious.
has
My
a,
grandmother used to do that. My grandmother used to get Breyers and sprinkle coffee on the top of it.
Really?
Oh yeah, people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
absolutely.
Now, I mean, of course, she's also the stereotypical. Well, she's fucking dead, but she'd be the stereotypical fish sandwich and Sanka person too.
Yes, with one of those 70s cup. Remember those little cups that you put it was for coffee. It would have a hole in the bottom, but you put like the plastic cone in it or whatever. Do you remember those cups? They were like they were like a Tupperware company, but it was a plastic cup, and it wasn't a real.
It's
cup.
just to pour over coffee.
it was just the shape of a cup, and you put a cone into it, like a plastic.
Yeah, it's a pour
The
over.
plastic was what you drank out of. This piece of plastic that sat in the cup. It was like a throwaway to the precursor
No,
to
I don't. I'm not
whatever.
as old as you, Wally. I don't remember that at all.
I'm Sanka age.
You're Sanka age. I am not.
I am Sanka age. So I had an interview, as you know, on Monday.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
I got
For
a call.
the operations manager of the Target.
Yeah, the operations director. It's a. I got a call back to go back in on the 25th for the second interview.
Okay.
With a much larger group. Again, a 6-person interview. I don't understand the whole concept, but okay. And so the job pays well. It pays in the low 60s, which is pretty good.
Okay.
It's a 5-day-a-week job, Monday through Friday. It is it's a straight ahead operation, directing operations for a homeless shelter and food kitchen.
Oh, look at you doing the Lord's work.
Work you can feel good about.
Yeah, well, that's so. One of the questions I asked is, "Well, why are you interested in the job?" I said, "Well, I've done my part making money for the bottom line of corporations and companies, and I'd like to pad my Social Security a little more, but also I'd like to these last 10 years, because I think I have about 10 qualities, and I've said this before, I'd like to do something that's meaningful to me, that means something to me, that I'm contributing something more than, hey, here's more money for you to fuck around with and go bankrupt with and write it off and all your bullshit you do, you big companies." Yeah, so it went well. And it's also there's 5 facets, and one of them is working with immigrants and helping them with their immigration stuff and finding work and housing, and so I like it. And it definitely needs somebody who's got some legs in the director of operations area. Because they are quite messy.
Good for you.
And they're moving into a brand new building, which is 4 times the size of the one they have now. And so I'm hopeful, you guys. I'm hopeful, even though I don't have human services chops. I did take Psych and Soc 101 and 201 40 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That's
what cracks me up, though, about like jobs that require you to have a certain degree or whatever. Like I filled out an application the other day for, I don't even remember what it was for, but it asked me like the highest, where I went to school, what degree I had. Come on.
Who gives a shit?
At this point, that was...
You're in your 50s. You've got.
That was a long fucking time ago.
Years behind.
I'm not using any of that shit anymore. And B, the shit has all changed. AI does it all now.
So the way I when I sent my cover letter, they asked a cover letter and blah 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 blah. Write a couple of paragraphs about this in your cover letter. And I said, listen, what I lack in human services degree or education, I have in being a foster kid for 15 years and being homeless for months and living in a fifth wheel. And I don't need to have a human services degree to have empathy for other people.
Right.
And I find that bullshit to be bullshit. The same thing you're talking about. Well, we want somebody with a degree. Why? It reminded me of a job when I came to Maine. When I interviewed for the operations job here in Maine, the guy who owned the joint said, I'm not sure you should show up to a job interview in jeans and cowboy boots. And I said, yeah.
At a radio station?
Yeah. And I said, the guy you're trying to replace right now, I saw him. He wears khakis, a button-up shirt, and a tie. And he's not doing the job. You're not hiring my pants. You're hiring me. And I got the job.
You're not hiring my pants. I'm going to put that on my resume.
But that's it.
I think you should.
I'm going to.
I was decently. I wasn't like I had holy jeans on, and I had a pair of just a pair of jeans and a fucking Oxford shirt or whatever, or like an Izod or something. And
I mean, let's flash back to my very first ever radio station job interview, which I was dressed in a power suit because that's what college told you to do. And Joey fucking Gates strolls out in dirty gray sweatpants with holes in them and a t-shirt with a pocket half ripped off and a mullet with glasses that are tinted halfway, yellow tinted. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter what you wear at a radio
And
station.
you fucking hired him. You hired him.
No,
You hired the mullet.
he hired me.
She had, and then I fired him.
Oh no, I'm talking about a different place. Shall we call it the dead mullet?
Yeah, the dead mullet.
I think that happens so much
Because I hired his pants.
We need this. We need that. No, it's not. You're looking for a look. A look doesn't necessarily do the fucking job. Get somebody with experience. That's what you want. Who gives a shit what they wear?
I had a general manager tell me when I came in for an interview, he said, "You know what? I like you. Don't ever wear that again. I don't trust a PD wearing a tie."
Wait, you wore a tie?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even picture that.
Oh yeah. Well, that's right. You weren't at either one of my weddings, were you?
I was not, no.
No. I wish I wasn't invited.
I did not wear a tie at my wedding.
No?
No, I absolutely did not. I just had a shirt with buttons on it. That was my compromise, a shirt with buttons.
Thought you were going to say you wore a tuxedo t-shirt.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I think my favorite was my second wedding when, and Jennifer looked great that day. I'll give her that. But her brother and father and mother, who were divorced, came in from Minnesota. And the day of the wedding, her brother, the day of the wedding, you ever heard of a Puerto Rican tuxedo?
No.
No.
Okay, that would be blue jeans and a blue jean shirt. Okay. This guy wore a wore a Minnesota tuxedo, which was a black shirt and black jean pants.
Oh,
okay.
Fancy.
So black shirt, black jean pants with a belt buckle that is about, I don't know, the size of a cart. Okay. Of the Confederate flag.
Oh, good.
God
Okay.
damn.
Okay. So you've got that with my father over on the other side going, "What the fuck are you getting into? Christopher Rose's family with their goddamn Confederate motherfucking belts over there." And I said, "Dad, what should I do? What should I do?" And my dad turns around to the bartender and says, "Keep it open for another hour." That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of funerals, I was flipped off by a funeral procession 2 days ago.
Did you honk at them?
No, I was going in the opposite direction, and they had their little lights on and their little flashing, and the car in front with the funeral flags. And I don't pull over. I go and what the fuck are you pulling over for a funeral procession? So they're going the other
It's
direction.
what you do.
Why? I didn't fucking respect the person when they were alive. I'm not going to
matter.
It's
It's
just dead.
It's just what you do.
It is what
it's
you
just
do.
what you do.
Yeah,
What
hey,
you do.
hey, here comes Jeffrey Dahmer's funeral procession. Pull over and show respect.
It's what
My
you do.
thing is, you don't always see the lead car. And so sometimes I'm like, why the fuck are these people going so slow? And I don't figure out until I see the 15th car with the flashers on. Oh,
but
that's what that is.
I don't pull over for it.
Oh my God.
It's
Well, then you don't get to complain when
ridiculous.
somebody flips you off.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think that's an even trade,
What
actually.
do you guys? One of my questions was, what do you guys? Hey, listen, I wasn't the only person that didn't pull over.
Well, then they probably all
No,
got
we're not
flipped off.
talking about them. We're not talking about them.
We're
We're
not
talking
talking about
about you here.
Nobody pulled over. I was in the pack of people. No, I do not pull over for fucking funeral. I pull over for the police and fire and ambulances, but not for funerals. I mean, what are you in a hurry for? You got to hurry and fucking get him in the ground? What is going on? I don't.
It's just what you do.
I don't think they're hurrying.
Why?
They're
Why do
not
you gotta
hurrying.
do it?
You're the one who's in a hurry.
Is it a show?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't speeding. I was going the speed limit. And I kind of was in a hurry. I was on a delivery. I got to get my shit there on time.
You move over for the fire truck, Wally?
Yeah, for for fire, police, and ambulance, of course.
Okay, well, same concept.
Because I don't want somebody to die because I didn't pull over. If you're
Well,
already
the person's
dead,
already
why am I pulling
dead.
over?
Look, he's already dead. They're going 40 miles an hour. Look.
They're never
It is what it
going
is.
40 miles an hour.
Now, you see, any funeral procession I've ever been in, everybody, the lead, the limo is going fucking 40.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter whether the limit's 25 or 70. He's going 40.
Yeah. Now, I will stop. So if you come to a like an intersection, I will stop so all the cars can stay together and go. That I do. But if they're going the opposite direction, what the fuck am I pulling over for? I'm not impeding them in any way. None.
It's just what you do.
Just what you do. Why?
When I was in school, I was told I was a shitty student. And
Well,
it still goes to this day because 3 + 2 is 5. Okay. I wanted to know why 3 + 2 was 5 instead of just accepting the answer that 3 + 2 was 5. Wally, it's just what you fucking do. It's just what you fucking do. You pull over. There's a funeral coming. You pull over.
Mm-hmm.
You sit down in the toilet. A shit turd falls out. I mean, it's just what you do.
I don't. I was wondering what you guys do.
I mean, I'm not going to flip somebody off if I'm in a funeral procession and they don't stop going the opposite direction.
No.
But I will say to myself, well, there's a disrespectful shit.
But so who are you showing respect to? The dead?
Mm-hmm. And the family of the dead.
You're showing the respect to the family of the dead, not to the dead
cares?
itself. Showing respect
who
to the family
cares?
that's trying to
Really,
get
who
someplace all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, I was going the opposite direction. I didn't impede them.
So if you're going the opposite direction, what in the fuck are we talking about?
Why are they flipping me off if I'm going the opposite direction, not impeding them? Why
Are
is
you-
someone
are you-
saying, you should pull over and show respect for my fucking.
No, only if they're going the same way as you. If they're going the opposite direction, fuck them.
That's it right there. They said to me, fuck you.
I must have missed that part of the conversation. If they're going the other direction, you have no obligation to do anything.
Yeah.
Same thing with police and fire. You have no obligation to do anything.
Yeah,
With police and fire, it depends on
You
if
have
there's
to hear.
a median.
If it's a divided road or not.
Right.
Yeah, if you got the divided road here, you have to pull over.
Because you never know if they need to whip over into that other oncoming
Because
lane
the
to get
asshole
around
in front of them's
assholes.
not pulling over.
Yeah.
So they might have to.
I was in a turn lane the other day, and I heard the fire, the ambulance coming, and I looked behind me. It was coming up the turn lane behind me. So the light was still red. So I moved to the right and went in front of the other traffic that would have been going straight to let this guy through and get through the intersection. And Jenna's like, "Is that what you're supposed to do?"
Yep.
And I said, "No, Jenna, you're just supposed to sit there, take it up the ass. That's what you're supposed to do." Okay. And when that tailpipe gets in your cooter, then you run. Okay.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you have no sound.
I wouldn't have known what to do there. I would have had no idea.
I have a hard time now when I hear the ambulance do. I used to be able to judge exactly which direction it was coming from. Now I got to look around. Is that fucking behind me? Where is it? I do not have this good clarity of where the sound is coming from. So now I have to look around. You used to be able to tell, but now I can't.
Time to stop driving.
I have to take a quick. Is that behind me? Where the fuck is that?
There
was Grandpa to get off the roads.
Yep. There was a big situation in Nashville here yesterday or the day before. For no reason that anybody can explain. The city can't explain it. Nobody can explain it. The road going into the airport was backed up for 4 hours. People were getting out of cars and Ubers and stuff on the highway and walking down the side of the highway to walk to the airport with their luggage.
What?
The cops were blocking off the road to the airport for some reason, but the city doesn't have any answer for why it was happening. The airport doesn't have. Airport employees couldn't get to work. Like, nobody could get to the airport. And people getting picked up at the airport were walking with their luggage from the airport out onto the highway to get to their people that were trying to pick them up because they were backed up for 4 hours. It wasn't a wreck. There had been a wreck a couple hours before the backup started, but that had been cleared up within an hour.
Yeah.
No, there is no answer as to why this has happened.
Well, they're not giving you one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But are there fewer brown people in Nashville today?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Probably them ICE folks were there or some shit.
It could be. The Metro cops were blocking off the road into the airport. And there's a couple of different entrances to the airport, but they were blocking off this one particular entrance.
Yeah. So I used to think that sometimes the news media, the news divulge too much information. But now I think they don't divulge enough.
I don't think they get the information.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They are so hampered and hamstrung right now by the new sort of feeling or whatever the word I want to use here is, but the new way things are dealt with, the way people think it's okay for the government not to tell you what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Or
the only thing the news has said that I've seen was that the Department of Transportation confirmed that it wasn't them, because the initial blame was put on the Department of Transportation because the airport's been under construction and will be for the next couple of years, and has been for a couple of years as they're rebuilding it and rebuilding parking structures and all of this other stuff. And they've just made it so the city has required that rideshare, they had already moved rideshare over to the parking garage. Like, you have to walk from the airport probably 5 or 10 minutes over to get to where the rideshare area is.
right? Was that carpooling?
That's Uber, Lyft.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, now you can't be dropped off by the ride shares at departures. You have to be dropped off over in that parking garage and walk 5 or 10 minutes to the airport. And now the city is also taxing those rides. They're adding a $7 fee to those rides that take you to the airport.
What?
Yeah, it's the biggest bullshit. And so there are people that are trying to blame it on that. But also, I think that $7 and this extra walk that they're doing, and perhaps this backup, has something to do with the fact that Elon Musk is trying to build that tunnel to take people from downtown. To look how necessary it is to have a tunnel to get by all that traffic to go from downtown into the airport.
Uh-huh.
And where's that $7 going to go? What's that going to pay for?
It's hey, isn't it funny? I was just thinking to him, I'm so glad you brought up Elon Musk. I haven't heard nothing about him.
Yeah, he's been... Chris, where are you? In a farm?
Yeah, fucking in an orgy there? What's going on? Yeah, I think Chris is on the floor or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Elon since he had that meltdown and said Trump was in the Epstein files.
Yeah, not a goddamn word.
He bought like $1 million worth of Tesla shares the other day, or 1 million Tesla shares. I don't remember what it was, something ridiculous. There was news about that, but that's about it.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't heard him though. There hasn't been. He hasn't been out there pounding the pavement. So this should be a lesson for folks that you are on top of the world for a finite amount of time, and then you're gone. And
until the next flavor happens.
And right, but that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that a lot of folks, whatever they're in, music, politics, acting, science, whatever you're in, you have a finite time to be that person. You are not going to be there for your life. A time comes to an end. Elon was anybody higher than him other than Trump? No. He was the fucking big dog. Now you don't hear from him. You don't hear anything about him. So that's why I've stopped worrying about all this other bullshit, because eventually it all fucking filters down and you're nothing again.
Mm.
You're just a fucking speck. It used to be, and nobody fucking talks about you. Even when you put your name on shit, no one gives a shit. They say, "Oh, I remember that asshole." That's what you end up with. That guy was an asshole. That girl was an asshole. That woman was an asshole. Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about any of the folks who have ever been in the limelight, good or bad, they have their time and they're done. It's just how much fucking bullshit can they do while they're here? Robert Redford, sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
It's sad because Jody and I I want to watch that F1 movie with Brad Pitt, but it's still $20 on Amazon Prime.
Listen, Jeff Bezos needs more rockets.
Yeah, so I won't pay $20 to watch a movie. When it's $5.99, I'll pay for it. But there are so few of what Robert Redford was stars.
Yeah.
Even Tom Hanks used to be he's not even a star anymore. No. He's just Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he's mostly behind the camera now too.
Yeah, well,
he's the one doing those documentaries.
The space ones.
Billy Joel documentary.
Yeah,
and there was another. Did he do the Pee Wee Herman one?
Oh, he may have. The Charlie Sheen. Did you see that Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen one, yeah.
That's a pretty good fucking little series, a little documentary.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucking good. That's an interesting cat, and he's lucky to be alive.
I'm surprised he still is.
Yeah,
honestly.
and it appears that he's turned his shit around.
Yeah,
like with a lot of hard work, though.
Well, but what did he say in the beginning? He's been clean for a year.
Yeah, and something like that.
They said in the documentary he'd gone longer than that before. So I wish him all the best and hope that he's got his shit together this time.
Well, it sounds like he's not surrounded by the same fucking maniacs he used to be surrounded by.
Yeah.
Whores. And
when Sean Penn is like, I don't know, man, the dude.
Well, I saw him on Bill Maher, and he seemed fucking pretty goddamn normal.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill Maher was encouraging him to get back to work. And I think that is something that for a guy like him, acting again, working again, I think that's a fucking beautiful thing for a guy like that. I think that's the kind of thing because our artists are so fragile, just by their nature, they're fragile.
Yeah.
And so when they can get back to work and build confidence, I think that helps him. But he's an impressive dude, I think.
Yeah.
I really, after watching that, he's an impressive dude. Fucking Chris, all it is noise. What is going on there?
I'm at a fucking airport, dude.
Could you tell them to keep it down? We're trying to do a show here.
Yeah. Don't you remember we asked that last year and it didn't end well?
Did he feel you up at all?
No, you have to pay extra for that. It's a small city. It's Madison.
It's a small.
Where are you?
Madison.
Oh,
I like Madison.
And then I got to fly from here to Minneapolis, and then Minneapolis home.
Good God.
Oh, wow.
But I think Madison is a nice little city, and there's some great architecture and whatnot. But
I don't get out much to see it. Literally, I'm at the airport right now, watching all these puddle jumpers and shit, and then, we were in the hotel, and really, it's what you do in these conventions. You go to the hotel, and you don't leave unless it's Las Vegas.
I interviewed for a job there, 25, 30, I don't know, years ago. And it was a great little city that I've been there a couple more times since. I did not get that job.
I had a friend that lived here. He actually worked for, what was it? Z104, I think. That was the biggest station here.
Yeah, I don't remember what station it was an AC station, a hot AC.
I really only know country stations in any market these days.
Yeah. So Jess, did you get any word back from that reading for the blind or
nope.
Nothing?
No.
Hear nothing?
I did get a response saying, I listened to your samples and I really love them. I, will reach back out when I've heard back from the tech team or the production team or something like that. And then
Oh.
after that, I didn't get anything.
And then they sent a reply that said dot 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 dot.
But I did get outright rejected for a production house that I was trying to get on their roster. And I'm not sure if this had happened when I talked to you last time or if it's happened since then, but I saw that they had hired for the job at Pandora that I had applied for, and I never got an interview. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because we talked about how it was a label relations job, and I have that experience. Just my resume is focused on programming.
You might have to blurt this out of the show, but if you want to go to whodidmedia.com
Okay.
and send an email to Chris, he's the guy that owns it, and tell him that you know me and you're looking for work.
Okay. Do you want me to blurb that out of the show?
Yeah, because I don't want that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The whole thing or just the guy's name?
Annie.
I'll take it out.
There's 4 people listening. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And 2 are from overseas.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But he's good people. He's got about, I want to say 50 to 70 stations
Okay.
on his roster that he does TV commercials for, radio commercials, imaging, all that sort of stuff.
Okay. I will reach out to him tomorrow.
That's sort of a I don't know if it is, but I think that's maybe sort of the problem of this whole fucking industry now is not to dog on your dude.
But you can do it from anywhere. That's half the problem.
Well, you can do it from anywhere.
You don't have to be sitting in a studio.
You hear one good guy and everybody wants that guy. Everybody wants, I got to have that sound. I got to have that voice. I got to have Driscoll doing my, back in the day. I need that kind of sound instead of being, original and different. When they started having women do voices, not a problem. But they would filter them. They would filter the voice, and so all the stations now are using or started using a female sweeper person, liner person, and then filter the voice. You fucking taking away the reason why you got the person to begin with.
Yeah, and it makes me think like I can't do imaging because I don't know how to do that shit to my voice.
I just run it through the fucking filter.
It never sounds like
No. You're right. You're right. But it's just they glom on one thing and they just keep going with it and going with it. And so then
you should
4 people do this now. That's it.
To do it like a sex doll, but do it in like the imaging voice. So wouldn't it be great? You jump on top, put it in my pussy. Yeah. You want me to suck your cock?
Yeah, I can see. That sounds like that's a new and original direction, Chris. I like that.
Wouldn't that would be a great thing? Look at these tits, 695 WFRE. That would be great.
It gives a new expression to the tear the knobs off. It will give a whole new thing to that. Oh, I'm getting so my yard was beginning to look a little white trashy. Because I had my old F-350 in the yard, broke down. And then I have a Nissan Armada in the yard, not using it. And a Volvo XC90 in the yard, not using it. Today, they're all getting towed away.
Wow.
Fantastic. I was able to get them all salvaged away and get paid on all of them.
Nice.
Normally, you got to pay somebody to take them away, but $120 for the car. I was like, oh, here you go. It still shows up if you go to Kelly Blue Book. It still shows up as like it's worth $3,000. It's not worth $3,000.
No,
here's $120. Fine, thanks for paying me because otherwise you got to fucking take the gas tank off, get rid of the gas. There's so much shit you got to do when you salvage a car. But luckily on these, no, here you go because we have title for all of them, so they just fucking take them away.
I don't remember what I got for my Trailblazer when I traded it in to get my current car because it was a while back, but it was like It wasn't. I mean, it still drove. It was fine. It still drove, but I feel like I probably could have had to pay them to take the car.
Right?
Like it wasn't. They weren't gonna be able to sell it. It was a
Chris, move away from that cough.
15-year-old Trailblazer.
It's at least 20 yards away from me, by the way.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought they were sitting right right behind
Don't you wish you had a mask
Nope.
now?
No, literally. Hang on one second. Hang on. Let me.
Not even covering their mouth. It doesn't sound like.
Where's the camera on this fucker? Hang on a second. You just heard that again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One second. Okay, there I am. How do I make that bigger? I don't know. How do I
Don't
turn
make
that
it
around?
because we can see you already.
No, you fucking fool. Hang on a second. Okay. Now I don't need effects. Just turn that off.
You need to flip it
damn
around.
Yeah, and it won't flip around.
Isn't there like a little
Mother-
circle? Isn't there like a little thing down at the bottom, like a little
Look at Wally teaching you how to use your
half and
phone.
half circle?
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Hang on.
All the way over there?
What?
That,
The white hair?
uh-huh,
The Sanka girl?
uh-huh.
That's a long distance.
Fuck
And she's facing the
off.
window. She's facing away from you.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
Good fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking die of something.
Yeah, you are. I hope
Like, how did
she's
we
not
get
going to be
this
on your
Tibetan
flight.
disease?
So speaking of dying of something,
Yeah.
went on a bowling trip a couple weeks ago to Rhode Island, and we've got this guy that goes with us.
I thought he was
And,
going to say,
yeah,
I went to an Ebola trip.
No. Well, no, you're close. You're close. And I'm going to read the text of his voicemail to you.
Okay.
But this guy's very, very matter of fact. And he's, I don't know, 67 years old. Let me see here real quick. Let me pull up the voicemail.
Oh, it's a voice. Nice. Nice. A little added effect this week.
So this guy, I'm not going to play the voicemail.
Oh, okay. Outside.
But no, I'm going to read the transcript.
Okay.
Okay. And again, would you get some tussin? Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
So this guy, he says, hey, just got back from Rhode Island. You're probably okay, but I just wanted to let you know I have scabies. Love you. Bye-bye.
What?
Yeah. So I called him. I called him and I said, Mark, you okay? Yeah, just they've got a rash, and I'm pretty sure I got scabies from that Hampton Inn we were staying at.
What the
Well,
hell
you-
even
you-
is scabies?
Apparently, like little tiny bug bites that embed themselves under your skin and keep. I don't fucking know. But all I know is I said, okay, well, Mark, hey, buddy, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah. All right, talk to you later. All right, bye. Hung up. Looked over at Jenna. I said, backseat of the car, there is a pillow. It has a blue pillowcase on it. Mark had that between his legs. Throw it out the window now. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, throw it out of the fucking window, Jenna, right now. And she threw it off the exit ramp 270 getting on 85 down there in the drink.
Scabies is an intensely itchy skin infestation caused by microscopic mites that burrow into the skin to lay eggs.
Yeah.
There you go.
No thanks.
You guys, this is why I always sprayed the microphone with Lysol, no matter where I was, no matter who was on before me. And this is why, even at a hotel, carry the Lysol and spray it on it. God damn it. There's nasty people stay in these places. What hotel was he in?
Was it a Hampton? No, it was a Radisson.
Well, Radissons are usually nice.
Yeah, we were in a Radisson. And there's just...
When I was working in Roanoke, we used to have what do they call it? Script. We had Script from Radisson. I used to stay at the Radisson. My wife and I would go on a little thing because hey, here's a couple $100 a script. As a little bonus at the station. You'd go and stay over, have a little weekend, my wife and I, and eat and stuff. Use your script, which is, for people who don't know what script, it's trade money.
It's a gift card.
I've never heard it called script.
Yeah,
they used to call it, before it was called a gift card, it was script, because my church used to sell gift certificates to like let's say Giant Food, $20 gift certificates to Giant Food, and they'd sell them for $20 to people. But Giant only charged the church $15 for each one. So, yeah, so it's kind of like a fundraiser-ish thing. Yeah, they call it script.
Yeah, script. Yeah, we used to, and maybe it was I was down. Maybe it's because I got down to I was down south before you got there, Jess. So maybe they'd given up and started calling it gift cards by the time you, because as you announced earlier, you are younger than I am.
Significantly.
I don't know about significantly.
A lot younger.
Chris is a lot younger.
I'm a teeny tiny baby compared to you.
Yes, of course you are. I would not disagree with you. You are absolutely right.
I know.
Well, Chris, we were talking about, you weren't on, Chris. We were talking about the Starbucks.
When we were talking about what?
Did Chris just laugh?
No, that's another 20-yarder.
What? What? It's like you're in a fucking, like, just a tunnel of noise.
Well, it's an airport, Wally. It's a big open room.
Yeah, but you showed us the picture. It was like 3 people in there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's some people that are passing by going from
like 30 feet away from it.
Out of the 7 gates that are at this airport, people are passing by me because I'm down next to TSA.
Yeah, they may want to consider putting some sound foam up somewhere.
Jesus.
Especially if we're going to keep doing shows
bouncing
there.
off those windows. It's probably bouncing off those windows they're looking into.
It could be, yes.
Yeah. Then I said, what airline are you flying? Spirit?
No. You couldn't fuck me enough. That would be Delta.
See, Delta's still around. One of the few airlines that has is American still around, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I flew. No, I didn't fly American here. I flew United here. But this is the same airport that fucking Cessna 172s are taking off out of that are going to take me away. So
you're going to be on. Are you going to be on a Cessna flying out of
No. I was saying that Cessnas use the airfield, but whatever I'm in, I'm probably in one of those McDonnell Douglas whatevers because it's got 2 seats on each side.
Like a DC-10 or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
Something to that effect.
Yeah, very, very, very nice. And why are you going to Minneapolis? Are you selling wares?
No, I was in Madison selling wares. Now I'm heading back home. And then next week when we talk, I will be in Columbus, Ohio.
We can't hear you, Wally, but what Wally probably just said was that they're eating the dogs and the cats in Columbus.
No, Columbus is nice, and there's a nice zoo there.
That's because that's where they're eating the dogs and cats, Wally. They're eating the animals.
Yep.
They're feeding. I don't know why. You know what? I've had a problem with my microphone in forever. I don't know why it's fucking up again.
Because you haven't been using your microphone in forever.
Not that. You know what? Not that much. I haven't. You are correct. No, I've used it the last like 3 shows.
The last one show.
No, I used it the week before.
No, you did not. You
I
sat
started out on the phone, then I switched over. Remember?
That was last week. The week before that, you started out on the porch and then sat down at your kitchen table.
Stop it, Jess. You know what? Don't bring up bad thoughts. Just stop.
I've just come to accept that there's going to be no backup recording ever of the show ever again.
Did you see how old is Sonny King? He had his birthday earlier this week.
I don't know, at least your age.
God, you change channels quicker than my grandmother's clicker.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
I was just thinking about it because it's my dad's birthday today. He's 83. And I think Sonny's in his mid-70s.
Jesus Christ, your dad is younger than my dad?
He's my dad's 83.
Mine's 84.
Yeah, but my dad, he is a Sanka guy. He's a guy. They eat lunch. I mean, they eat dinner at 4:30, and he's by 7 o'clock.
Sonny King.
I could never do that. I just
couldn't.
who
I think of, because Sonny just always seemed to me to be one of those like cooler than you. You know, he's cooler than he's the coolest guy in the room. kind of guys.
Yeah.
But when you would say his name, it would be like Sonny King. And it always makes me think of, did you ever watch Boston Legal?
Oh, yeah.
Denny Crane.
Yeah.
Denny Crane.
Denny Crane. Denny Crane. Denny Crane.
Except Danny Crane had hair.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But Sonny had that, I don't know what car he had, right? Was it a Malibu? But he had that cool white car.
Yeah, some
and it
kind of
said
little sporty
Sonny King
thing
on it. And it's Sonny King, and he was doing his DJ and stuff. But he was kind of too cool for school. Absolutely doing the oldies thing, and not for nothing, for an AM station, and he was the only guy on the air. He fucking held that place together.
Plus me.
Oh, were you on there?
I was on the mornings. Yep.
You were?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did news.
You did the news.
I did the news on, but when you're doing the news on those stations, you're sidekicking both of those shows.
That is true. That is true. But he was back when AM was still fucking viable. He was a real commodity in that community.
Yeah.
He was absolutely. You ain't gonna find Sonny King anymore on an AM station anyway.
No.
You're just fucking not.
No.
He was a fucking commodity. That's back when you could sell advertising based on who was on the air, right? If you had Sonny King on the air, fuck yeah, we'll buy Sonny Show. We ain't buying anything else, but we'll buy Sonny Show.
Yep.
And that's absolutely. Listen to my dogs.
I always thought that. So I was so young when I was there, and I didn't really understand how. Pretty much anything. I didn't understand anything.
Right.
And I always pictured the listeners of that station being these little old grandmas, like just little old ladies, and who just. And when I did meet some of the listeners, they would be older people, and they just thought I was the sweetest, nicest little girl. And then Sonny would come on and tell the truth about something, about how drunk he saw me the night before on Tequila Sunrise with Sharon Steele, or how messy my car is, or whatever. And I was always like, they think I'm nice, Sonny.
Right.
They think I'm a sweet girl. Stop doing that.
God, that is so weird.
And you bring up
Frederick.
Sharon.
Yeah, they all knew you were a bitch in Frederick, Jess.
I know, and they liked me for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to just mention Sharon just for a second. The two women who had the best sultry radio voices I've ever met in my life.
Sharon Steele
and
Diane Chase. Diane Chase.
Those two broads, and they were both broads.
And the difference is, I think Sharon's was natural, and Diane turned on the microphone, and this voice.
She made it think, because when she was off the microphone, fucking son of a goddamn, I'm so sick of that was. But Sharon's voice was just fucking sultry as fucking. It was just so velvety and silky.
Yep.
It was unfucking real how her voice was, how she was in that market with that voice is unknown to me. Knowing her history, however, I know why she was there.
Yeah.
Because she was tough to work with and tough to work around.
And she's kind of a mess. Yeah.
She was a super mess.
Yeah.
She was a super mess. She struggled to not be a mess, but not like she wasn't into drugs and all that kind of.
No.
She was just a mess. She was just
a mess.
Low self-esteem and always dating the wrong fucking guy.
I tell you what, though, when she got married, her husband was a good dude. I actually heard from him a couple of months ago.
Was it Frosty? Did she marry Frosty?
No.
Okay.
And
good.
how was she doing?
Well, she passed away.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Years
about.
ago.
I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, it was in 2015. 2005. It was 2005.
A long while ago. Unexpectedly just fucking died.
Yeah, it was during childbirth.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, his name was Kyle, and he was in sales at a radio station she worked at maybe Albany area.
So she was trying to make the move up.
Yeah. And yeah, he was a good dude. I was in their wedding.
Nice.
Then we stayed in touch in that once every 5 years or so, one of us will check in with the other and go, "Hey, how's it going?" Oh, is it a job interview?
No, it's the toe guy. Hold on.
Well, but yeah, she died in childbirth, and then the baby.
Well, that's
died
a
too.
shame.
Yeah, it was very sad.
What's Wally doing?
He's talking to his toe guy.
Like a podiatrist?
I believe it's the guy towing his cars, but it could be a podiatrist. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It is. It's the guy who's come to tow the cars. He's down in the lower driveway picking up the Volvo, and then he's going to come up to the driveway.
The lower drive. Well, excuse me, fancy
Look
pants.
at us.
He's doing,
Having
you're going to
multiple
spend the rest of
driveways.
the afternoon on the lanai?
No, you know what? If I wanted to have a coffee machine that ground its own beans, I could. But I chose a
Stop
lower
it.
driveway.
I'm going out to
sad.
the lanai.
Oh, guys, I got to tell you, this is just a quick story. When I was out this weekend, I saw a sign for an estate sale, and I can't resist those kinds of things. I love that shit.
Well, so do I.
And of course, there was a moving sale on it was a estate sale. You look at the shit, it's like, what fucking estate are you talking about? You know, come on, you got broken shit. Anyways, there's a guy haggling with him about with the owner about a snowblower, and the guy says, "Hey, would you take $400 for that snowblower? It's a little rusty, a little beat up." The guy says, "Oh no, I'm putting this on Marketplace, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. $700, I'm firm." And I'm listening to it, and I'm eavesdropping, and I happen to have a snowblower I'm trying to get rid of in my barn.
I'll give you mine for $500. you
So
fucker.
I pull over and I wait, and I see the guy walking away, and I go down and chat with him when he comes to his car, and I said, "Hey, my name is blah blah blah, and blah blah, and his name is Bruno," and we chat a little bit. I said, "Listen, I got a snowblower. I'll gladly sell you for $400. I'll send you a picture of it. You come take a look at it if you want it." Boom. He goes, "Really? Okay." And he had a little accent. I said, "Oh, where are you from?" He goes, "Oh, Mexico City. Been here 20 years. He's a professor at Bates College, and his wife is with him. She works for the United Way, and she knows the place where I'm going to go interview. So there's a nice little thing." Anyway, this guy comes out, $400. Boom, gone. Sold the snowblower. And we were talking about the guy at the estates. I said, I was listening to that guy just shooting bullshit. I was like,
He ain't selling shit on Facebook Marketplace for $700. I can tell you that because
not.
I still have 2 close to brand new couches that I've been trying to sell for $500 a piece. Don't get a single bite.
No. You got to put them on. You got to put them out on the curb. Say free.
Yeah, well,
or best offer.
I would rather keep them than give them away.
Yeah, I think so. For me, anyways, I think at least here, maybe different there.
Because who doesn't need a couch in their garage?
Well, I would not buy furniture used at all ever because I'm worried about bed bugs and fleas and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Scabies.
So
Scabies.
Scabies. Yes, there is always that chance of the scabies going on. But yeah, so I sold my thing. I fucking like, too bad for you, you asshole, trying to fucking take the guy to the cleaners on a half-ass. And my snowblower was way better than his cleaner. Mine's been parked in the barn for 5 years. Hasn't been started in 5 years. I took it out. I put maybe 2 cups of gas in it, primed it, 2 pulls, started right up, and then I saw that it had a gas leak. All I had to do is change the gas line. So I went down and bought a piece of gas line, changed the gas line, boom, 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 4 bills in my pocket. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Well, life is good.
Mm-hmm.
Life is good when it happens that way. Because I was and I went to the dump and got rid of some shit too. So I'm trying to unwhite trash. My son has a lot of stuff. Like I just got rid of his washer and his old dryer and the water tank. He just piles into the barn. Oh no, everything's fine down there. I open the barn door, it's just full of shit. I'm telling you guys, I would not be surprised if we had 5,000 to 10,000 cans, bottle return and can returns in my barn, just in bags. Just
Oh, do
in
they
that.
do that in Maine? They
Yeah,
don't do
we
that
do.
here.
Yeah, we do bottle return here. And whenever I see a thing for the Boy Scouts raise money, I tell my son, "Hey, give 5 bags to the Boy Scouts, will you?" There's probably 150 bags down there.
Can you
So
take them somewhere and get that money?
yeah, you can, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh, well, excuse me, Mr. JP God
No, no,
Rocket. So I don't
no,
need to
no,
get
no,
the money
no,
for
no,
the
no.
recycling.
I'm the guy who can drive. He doesn't have a car. If he wants to get a car and go cash those bottles in, go ahead. I'm not fucking doing that shit
Don't you
anymore.
all have a limit as to how many you can do a day or something?
Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to go to the bank and get more money. We don't
Well, I
have
know
enough money
Connecticut.
for Daddy Warbucks.
I know Connecticut has a limit.
They do?
I don't remember
Oh,
if
yeah.
New York had a limit or not.
Are we? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Connecticut had like 100 bottles a day at 10 cents a piece or something.
Oh well, and here people get in trouble
Yeah.
here from passing in. Somebody got arrested here a few years back, like maybe 3 years ago, for going to other states and getting their cans and bottles and turning them in here because they
Oh.
weren't returnable cans and bottles.
Oh,
Because when you pay the 5 cents, that goes into a fund.
right. You're
And
just
then they
getting
give you
that back.
5 cents back.
Yeah.
Right. And then, so people were going out of state and getting cans and bottles. I don't know what the deal was. There was some sort of scam going where you'd go to another state, maybe and get their collectibles and bring them to your state and collect again on them. Just scam shit.
Yeah.
People just fucking can't be honest.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No, it's fucking. You know what, Jess? You're right.
I know.
I
know.
So listen, any more on the job front for you?
No, I have
Anything?
been. I've reached out to a couple of like consultants and people like that just to say, hey, if you hear of any stations that need me, here's my stuff.
Yeah. It would seem like that maybe that consultant angle.
Yeah. And I've got a couple of meetings this week with authors. I talked to one today that was referred to me by another author that I worked with. So
Yes, you're fucking. You're on the precipice of a new fucking career.
we'll see. I'm trying my hardest to make any money with this thing.
Well,
Yeah, I hope you're going to send me the link to the book at some time when I can hear the audio where you're actually going, and then he sucked on my succulent breast.
I haven't done any of those yet.
I like
we're waiting.
your little humor, Pete. The little clip you put up of you saying they don't think I'm funny or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you what, that accent you do is fantastic.
Wally, that wasn't my voice.
Whose voice was it?
It was an audio clip. I was lip syncing.
Oh, I thought it was you. I didn't know. I was like, holy shit.
That's
Jess
a
is doing
TikTok
great.
trend.
I am going to
Well,
shit
if you
my
could
pants.
do that voice, fucking fantastic.
I am going to shit my pants right here. Okay. Right here in front of the jetway. I am going to shit my pants in Madison, fucking Wisconsin, Wally.
Is that your way of saying we need to end this?
Fault.
Oh, you got to go?
This is your fucking fault. No, no, Wally. This is all on you, buddy. This is all on you right now.
Well, don't put anything on me. I'm staying clean, boys.
All right, you guys. I got to go get some shit done because I've gotten 0 things done today.
Well, congratulations.
Go get you some half-ass coffee. And
I'm so sad.
See y'all.
Bye-bye.
Right, bye.
Bye.